Hey guys, it's Suda from Polar Servers today. So what we're going to be showing you is how to make jobs in categories. So before we start, we're going to have to download FileZilla. FileZilla is an FTP client which will make it easier for you to add jobs in and edit stuff faster. So what you do, you just press download here, then it installs here. I've already got it so I won't do it. Then you'll just install it. Then once you get it, it should be something like this. Now, as it's like this, you will go to tcadmin, FileZilla. Now, as you see here, FTP. This is an FTP, so you would type 185.3.150.33, then 8821. Now, your username is what you use to sign in. So for when I use that, I use my name, then my password. You don't need to put a port because it automatically puts one for you. Taking it from that. Now that you're in, you'll see your IP. Now what you want to do is go to Gary's mod, and as we downloaded DarkRP modification in the last episode, I'm going to go into add-ons, DarkRP modification. Now we're going to go into Lua, going DarkRP _ custom things. I'm going to scroll down until I find jobs.lua, right click, and view/edit. Then when it loads up, it will look something like this, where it contains custom jobs, and it tells you where the default jobs can be found, ample explanations. So, the default team on DarkRP is normally Citizen. So, what I made it easy for you now is I'm going to give you the paste bin that I've made, so you can easily get a pre-made job which you can look at. So if I copy this, and I'll paste it here for you, I'll explain it. So, what you'll do for team _ pirate, this can be any name. So for example, we're just gonna call it. We'll just make. What should we make? We'll just make breakdancer. Mind you, this has to be in capitals. This doesn't, but I just think it's better to have it in capitals. Then what you do is you'd have this DarkRP.create job, then the name of it. So I'm going to call mine. Oh, if I can spell. Breakdancer. So, like for example, if you're going to use team _ breakdancer or whatever you have, we're going to make custom chat groups, which means certain jobs can speak to each other through group chat, or door groups if they can open certain doors. So now we get onto the color. So in this scoreboard, they'll have a color. So right, so now we've got the RGB color codes. What we'll do now is we'll find a color that we want, or we can make one. But I'm just going to go with a nice cyany color, which is 0. So basically, now what we'll do, it says 0255255. So now I'll go 0255255. Now these zeros are very weird, but for now, I just have 0. Red, green, blue. For example, you keep that as a 0 as a default value. Now, to get the model, what you'll need to do is go into Counter-Strike, because I already have it on. Characters, right click, copy to clipboard, then you have the model. Okay, so now that we're on the DarkRP forums, we can find what the actual ones are. So, Half-Life 2 is what the main ones they already have in. So, for example, if you don't know what they are, you can always go in game and then have a look at them that way. But for now, I'm just going to show you these. So I'm going to pick G-Man High. So what we do now, we right click, copy, and we go to our file. Where it says this one, we cancel it out and put the model that we'd like. So it shows what he is, what it looks like. In the description, you will put what you want. So for example, I'm just going to put loves to dance. Very simple. Then, for example, if you want them to have not wanting any weapon, you would just leave it out. Or what you would do, if you want them to have a weapon, you would go. Let's show you one thing. So this is how you get weapons. That's how you get weapons. So we go into DarkRP utility. That's what I'm going to get. So what you do? Go into weapons, DarkRP weapon or utility, Half-Life over. Anyway, DarkRP weapon. We'll get the deagle. You can't spawn at the moment, but right click and you'll copy. And as you see, if you go here, you see weapon _ AK. You would put that in the weapons. The command, if you type -pirate in or dash breakdancer in, you will become that job. So I'm going to put it as dash breakdancer. Now this is the max amount of players for the job, so I'm going to have unlimited people can be it. How much money they get per 10 minutes in game, so he's going to get 10. It requires admin to see it or be it. No, they don't. Vote. They don't need to vote, so you turn it to false. Then if they have a license for weapons, no they don't, so it's false. Now that is just a basic job. Like for example, there isn't a category either, so what we're going to do is we're going to add a category to it. So I'm going to type category equal, then we will add what we're going to call it. So I'm just going to call mine, add it into citizens, because it's going to be a citizen. Then we get an ending quotation mark and then a comma, ending at the end of the string. So now that we have that, we can just right click, save. Now after we've saved it, we go to back up to FTP. Previous file I've opened has been changed. You just put finish editing file and delete local file. Yes. Now that's been saved, what you'll do now, now that you've made a job, like isn't this, in fact no. Now what you'll do now is you go back onto the FTP file, then you just find categories.lua, you view/edit, right click view/edit. Now here there is already a category made here, so you right click copy this, and you can just put it here. Now so you don't need to do anything from this. Then it says so the name of the category. So for example, we're just going to call ours cool people. I can't spell people. People. Right, I can spell. Now then we go back to the RGB color codes chart and pick which one we want. So we're gonna put it. We're just gonna put it as this one. So same as what we did last time. I'm going to go 0 255. Oh, yep. 255 and a 0. Now, can see function is whether the person can see in it. So, for example, if they can see category and everything. So, if you put false here, they can't see the category. So if you put true, they can. So, obviously, want them to see it. Now, sort order. This is not completely optional. You don't have to do it. Basically, if you put it as 1, it'll be at the top. If you put it 100, it'll be at the bottom. So, for example, if you want to have as a top category, you put it as 1, like I'm going to do. Now, what you're going to do now is you're going to save. Then you'll go back to FileZilla, finish editing, and delete local file. Yes. Now, what we're going to do now is to show how you put a category in. Go to jobs.lua, right click, view/edit. Keep it there. No. Now, what we do is we're back in jobs.lua. I'm going to change it from citizens to cool people. So we go cool people, keep it in the quotation marks. And we just press save. Now minimize that, click local file and finish editing and delete local file. Yes. Now that that's in there, what we need to do now is go back to our TC admin. Then we'll just press restart. Then when it restarts, we can join the server. So I'll see you when I join the server. Okay, so now that we're in the game, we can see that DarkRP loaded fine, so there's no errors. Checking the consoles, no errors, no Lua errors. Now do press F4. We see our top categories, cool people. The colours haven't worked because I told you them wrong, but it's the same concept to ring green blue. So basically now what we do is cool people, category, breakdancer, love to dance, then weapons stun stick, become job, and become the job. Now they get a stun stick, and the model is shown. So yeah guys, that's the second episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode for collection IDs and API keys to get add-ons.